in for Tim Moore. I'm guessing this is Tim Moore uncorked. We should call that, really.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is.
Substantially.
Yeah, considering it's a super gas car, but maybe they just wanted to see what it'll run with the methanol engine, but hey, methanol engine, methanol fuel. Time published, 10:31.
Just going, oh, that's road stop. This is fun. Moving on again.
Right, Doug McClure, Jason Dodd. Now we've already had Jack McClure go through. Can Doug join in as well?
So Doug's going to get the green first. Well, the tree's going to run first. I think that's probably the accurate way to put it. There we go. Doug's
but it is a 10. Sorry, 11:33 for Doug McClure goes through. 10 flat for Jason Dodd. He had an 03 line, but the car just didn't give him the number he wanted. So well on to Doug and Jason. Stay overnight, do it again tomorrow, mate. Right, and a message from here. Blackie just let everybody know that Viking Photography Studio is open for the rest of the weekend. And Paul has autograph pens in there as well, in case you want to go and get a Carl Cox print and then take up the car and get it signed. Good idea. So, Blackie Photography. Right, you got Dan Williams down there, Williams Brothers Racing Chevelle, taking on Jeff Cowley with the Firebird. Now, cast your mind back many, many years ago. It was that car that Dan is driving with Nick behind the wheel that took the double bubble, if you remember, when we only had the Sunday or the big bracket, because the Saturday we couldn't run it because of the weather. And it was Nick that took the win. That was 2019. Wow. Darling's at 10:18 for Dan Williams, 8:95 for Jeff Cowley.
He didn't realise that Nick had an issue, so it was probably shadowing him, thinking, okay, I'll just stay here.
And then Dan just floored it at the stripe, and wow. That was very odd. A 2:14 60 foot for Dan. That's, don't know what happened there, right? Watson on a solo. Lucky draw.
You can call Stuart Kim anytime if he's going to go run 9:36. That's a massive
Keep it at home. Yeah. Sorry. Stuart even messaged me to remind me.
I mean, there might be a PB for the car with them owning it. I believe it's been in the 8s before.
Right, Bob Alden, Ronnie Mercer. Ronnie, 8:88. That's what he ran on his practice pass earlier. Bob Alden, 9:56.
Yeah, Bob's is a little bit off.
No, he's still got the other. He's got the old engine here.
That'll be why there. Whoa, where'd he go? Sorry, when he goes to the wall. First round of rig bracket, actually.
Thing is though, they're racing for money, and anything can happen in this. Right, how about Nigel Green and Adrian Portelli? 9.26 for Nigel, but it's a 10.06. Adrian Portelli, his side of the tree is going to be running 0.8 of a second ahead of Nigel's.
Now, when they pick the random pairings, do they pick the lanes?
Well, that's a good point.
I'm just thinking, the first car they pick, I'm guessing, comes round in one lane, and then the second car goes in the other, isn't it? That's how we do it with the random pairings, isn't it, as well? They get one lane or the other, depending on... 4-cylinder into the lanes, please. 4-cylinder into the lanes, please. For what will be your last scheduled session of the weekend. That was unbelievable.
.36 line. Nigel Green takes out Adrian Portelli. I love that.
For obvious reasons we can't show you what happens, but when we sit up here and we look at the screen, the reaction times come up instantly as soon as someone's left. When someone looks like they've red lit, however, the system is thinking about it for a couple of seconds, you know, if it hasn't gone red, if the red light hasn't come up, you know it's pretty much perfect. That was a 006 for Nigel Green.
There's also nothing better when you're in the race car and you launch, you're like, oh, and then you come past the tree and it's still on green. You're like, oh, we're good here, we're good here.
Right, Mark Bailey, former winner of the big bracket, taking on Toby Wright.
Toby's going to make me eat my shoes here because I went through those bracket racing in an RX-7. He's going to completely prove me wrong and say Toby Wright does.
Here comes but the thing is, Toby kept his foot in it, ran nearly 3/10 too quick, and still didn't get there first.
That's it. Right, John Bean taking on Rob Nibbs. It's the two Fords. 10.50 dial-in for Rob with the yellow Capri. 8.87 dial-in for John Bean with the shotgun Mustang. And I think there's what, 7 cars left after this pair.
So
someone's going to get a buy.
Or a 3-car race, one of the two. What do you reckon?
Oh no, sorry, no, that's a front-wheel drive, so 6 cars left. No, they're all pairs. Oh no, Rob Nibbs has been pushed back, what a shame. So it's going to be a solo then for John Bean.
Would have been tough to beat anyway.
Yeah. Right, Chris Cresswell taking on just 0.2 of a second difference on the dial-ins here. Laura's going to go first, 10.75. Chris, 10.55.
Lara in a door car, how cool is that? And that car as well.
Yeah.
actually going to take part in a couple of rocky runs quite recently.
Okay.
Getting dialed in with the car.
Wonder if anyone's put off by that photographer's hat going round and round on the left hand side. I keep looking at that. I keep catching my eye. It's very cool. Yeah, so only 2 tenths in it. The Camaro in the Kestrel lane will be going, well, the tree will run first. Whether the driver goes first is up to the driver. Was still a very respectable 0.16. Yeah, it wasn't quite enough. Okay, Mark Huxley and Kate Booth. 2 more pairs. This is 1, 2, and then a pair behind them, and then bump session.
Yes,
front wheel drive.
Spicy session.
Is everybody going to make it?
Well, I mean, we say bump session, but we've also got a couple of broken cars.
Oh, okay.
But I still think there will be a bump. Of course, don't forget, when we get to it.
Oh, number 2. I love the way it sets. So everyone out there, that's how they're getting excited about number 2. Oh, Craig goes for the Christmas tree. That was such a great shame because Kate Booth had the reaction time advantage of a 0.2 to Mark's 0.3. Well, it wasn't exactly Kate, let's put it that way. However, the car wandering around, she just had to lift momentarily. And when you're bracket racing within 1,000th of a second of the car in the other lane, that's not good. Okay. So the car that was pretty much built and designed for the big bracket, the bracketeer, or the racketeer, depending on which side of the car you look at. Charlie Seaward in the Kestrel Lane 892 against the one and only Thomas Haas from Switzerland. I'm very jealous of people who live in Switzerland. They get to go skiing in the winter and down and mountain biking in the summer. Fantastic. And it's quite a big place too. Of a second off his dial. He was slightly better on the tree, and that was pretty much it at the other end for Thomas. So good to see Thomas and Natalie back over here in the UK again. There'll still be around racing tomorrow, they'll still be here next weekend for the main event. So well done to the Seawards. That does it for Big Bracket round number 1. We have 5 horse number 2 jet car underneath the tower right now. That's what Luke was getting excited about, number 2. Yeah. It was a jet car number 2.
Just realised that just looking at that, there was 49 cars in the big bracket.
That's the biggest event.
That's one of the biggest event. Yeah, fantastic.
It also explains why yesterday was so busy.
Yeah.
Because we had so many big